we'll talk about Dan Humphrey. So, and then what we think about these characters and the actors. So,
first, let's start with
this whole Dare versus Chair thing.
Going down, Dare.
You're going down.
There's no way.
There is absolutely no way that Blair will ever end up with Dan.
Blair is going to end up with Chuck.
I understand that you have some emotional attachment to this fantasy couple, but it is just that, a fantasy, because they are just friends. And I love it that they're friends. You know, when we started the series, Dan and Blair hated each other. But, you know, it was still fun to watch them talk to each other, even though they hated each other. And it was fun to listen to them talk about each other, too, because they both hate each other. And so, but then when they started to like each other, I mean, I admit, as a Chair fan, and for those of you who don't know what Chair versus Dare is, it's
Chuck and
Blair,
Dan
or
and
Dan
Blair.
and Blair. And so, I'm a Chair fan.
Me too.
I can't get past the Chuck and Blair relationship. I don't think I will ever ship Dare. You know, and I love the characters. I love Dan. I think that he was a little bit better at the beginning of the series. But ever since...
A lot better at the beginning.
He was really funny.
He was my favorite at the beginning. I was
Yeah.
like, Dan, woohoo, I hate
Dan,
Chuck.
he's a really sweet guy, and he's really cute, but honestly, no.
I like him. I think he went downhill. I don't even remember her name. Hilary Duff's character?
When he started dating Olivia Burke.
Olivia. Then he started going downhill for me.
Yeah, honestly,
The whole
really,
threesome thing.
when he was with Serena, we loved him.
And then they became siblings, and then that was
And then
really
it just
awkward.
got really weird. Okay, so Dan, yeah, we love Dan. He's a funny guy. I feel like he should really be with somebody who actually loves him back, and Blair's not that person. I'm sorry, she's not. Then let's talk about Nate.
So Nate.
He's the eye candy of the show.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I see him, I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's Nate. He's so cute. And that's basically it. There's nothing else to say about this character. My favorite part about him...
He was good with Serena for a while.
My favorite part about him is his confused face. Can we do it? I mean, like, he has the I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about face perfected. And it's just so funny because, you know, all the other characters... I'm not saying Nate's dumb. He's just not as...
Intelligent. With it.
He's just not as, on the ball as the other characters. Or the other characters will be talking about stuff and they're very, very quick and witty. And Nate's just like... And I just love that. He's the cutest guy. He's always confused.
That's it.
And some fans actually, I heard this, that they call it, instead of confused, they call it Nate-fused. Have you been Nate-fused lately? because of that's kind of how he is. Like the best part about him is his facial expressions. My favorite characters. Chuck Bass.
And it's my favorite part of first. Let's speak about whenever someone's like, "Who are you?"
And he's like,
"I'm Chuck Bass."
Or when I first started,
anyone with him is like, "He's Chuck Bass." Like, don't you know?
I know. When I first started watching the show, and he said that, like, and he's all, why should I be? I think the first time he said it was when one of the first times was when he was applying for colleges. He's all, why should I be chosen as the rep for something or other?
Oh, yeah.
And he's all, I'm Chuck Bass. And when I first started watching, I didn't really like the character, so I was thinking, so? So what? You're Chuck Bass. But now I'm like, oh yeah, he's Chuck Bass.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Chuck Bass.
So anyway, oof, hot down here. So, I have to clarify something.
I have a little crush on Chuck Bass.
I can honestly say that it's only the character that I'm in love with. Because I watch him and I'm so, oh my gosh, Chuck Bass, I'm so hot for this character. But then I've seen a couple of interviews with the actor, Ed Westwick, who is actually English. British English. And I can honestly say that I have absolutely no feelings for this man at all. Who is this guy? Like, every time he talks, and he'll be like, oh, you know, I'm... How do you... not like a leprechaun, but like a British person. I'm Chuck Bass, or whatever.
Hello, I'm Chuck Bass.
Hello, I'm Ed Westwick. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're Chuck Bass. Like, I get so confused.
What's wrong with your voice?
What's wrong with you? And so I have to say, if I have ever met Ed Westwick in real life, I would insist that he talk to me like he was Chuck Bass,
and make him rip his shirt off.
Yeah, Rufus. I mean, he's a cute guy.
He's very cute. I don't know. Like, in the beginning, I was rooting for him and Lily, and then when his wife was back, I was like, oh, he has a wife. They need to be together.
But you know, that's like ancient history now. Now he's just like the guy that makes them breakfast.
He's like,
and
he's always there with waffles, and that's pretty much it.
And I'm so sick of seeing waffles.
Or he's talking about, oh, Dan, you know, you and Vanessa have been friends for forever. You need to be friends. You need to rekindle
He has
this
really
friendship.
bad advice. I mean, I don't even, in the last episode, I can't, he told, I'm just going to say it because I know she hasn't seen it yet, but it doesn't matter. But he told Dan that he should confess his feelings for Blair. Blair is pregnant and engaged to another guy. So, I don't know, he has some really bad advice, like, lately. He's just kind of really off his game. So that's all we have to say about Rufus. Come back, old Rufus.
And every time,
like you better.
Every time someone says his name, I think of the naked mole rat on Kim Possible.
Oh. I just think it's kind of more like a dog's name. But, I mean, it's not his fault. He didn't name himself.
That's why, like, you go, Rufus, Rufus. And that's what Lily does all the time.
I'm sure that's probably what she makes me waffles. Anyway, thank you for watching this extremely interesting video about our opinions on the guys of Gossip Girl. If you have any opinions, please leave yours at the beep.